Nigga!
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Jalen Johnson is out there with Durant. Then there's Edwards. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. And for Washington, we've got Hayes. Gilbert Arenas is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Caron Butler. And it's Unseld in at the center position. Hey, Greg, how about the pair of Wizards on this team tonight? Gilbert Arenas and Wes Unseld joining forces.
An interesting combination of talent, to say the least. Arenas' scoring ability going alongside Unseld's relentless attitude on the glass. They have to like their chances here tonight.
And, Greg, how can you blame them? Both are such terrific talents.
Oh, 100%. It's going to be tough for the opposition to stop Arenas from scoring or to box out Unseld. Let's see how this duo performs here tonight.
Good eyes, Bradley Beal. That's a nice setup there.
Durant with a screen on Arenas. Jacks up a three. And it's Kevin Durant with the three.
Nice recognition of the closing defender. Got it away there in a hurry.
Pass to Butler. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Brunson.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Edwards. Rebounded by the Wizards. To the paint. Here's Hayes. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Oh, he didn't have to do him like that. That was a little spicy.
Brunson against Arenas. Unloads from 13. Here's Edwards. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Beal. He's with it. Johnson's there. Johnson with the block.
Phenomenal rim protection right there by Johnson. This is the kind of defense this team is starting to expect from him. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Arenas after the three-pointer from KD. Beal gets a wide-open look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Chicago with the ball. They lead by 4. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. To the middle, 5 on the clock, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Using the pick nicely. Durant able to find the open man.
Arenas with it. Pass to Beal. Over Edwards. And another miss by Washington. Chicago leading by 6. Here's Durant. Again, Chicago.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So for the Wizards, Malone comes in for Hayes. And Monroe subbed in for Butler. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Towns, he's checked in for Gobert. Garnett comes in for Kevin Durant. Thompson, he's checked in for Edwards. And Halliburton subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Arenas. To the wing right side. On the wing, Malone. Defended by Towns. Great open look there.
Total trust in his mechanics. Beal instantly takes the shot.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Towns. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. And the basket is good. Beal's got 5 points so far.
Good work from Beal. He gets inside and finishes the play.
Towns, a screen on Monroe. Halliburton for three. Here's Towns. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Taking it for your home team, Elvin Hayes.
Washington trails by 3. Monroe finds Beal. And it's all evened up. Beal's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Wizards.
Now there's the scorer mindset Beal's known for. Just catch and fire.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Nice ball movement by Washington. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now, here's Halliburton. Here's Garnett. Takes it off the glass.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
Monroe dishes to Beal. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Chicago leading. Thompson for the triple. Hits the three-point bomb.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call. Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Washington trails by 3. They've got Jamison. Moses Malone out there with Hayes. Then there's Monroe. And it's Chenier in at the 2. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Pass to SGA. The offensive rebound. And Garnett with the slam.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Now here's Monroe. Hasn't made one yet. Now here's Jamison. And here is Monroe. He's covered by Halliburton. Here's Jamison. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Even through the contact, he gets it to go. Now that's impressive.
And Washington making a change here. Butler's checked in.
First team foul.
That free throw good from Jamison.
And Jamison is such a talented scorer. A forward who can get it done both outside and in. He's special.
Here's Garnett. And the baseline jumper, no good. Jamison with it. Now Garnett defending. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Grant with a screen on Monroe. Halliburton kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. From distance, Shea puts it through.
And you have to know that's coming. from Gilgeous-Alexander. He is not shy beyond the arc.
There's the pick. Going inside. Jamison the pass to Chenier. Just 5 on the clock. Throws it up high, and a slam dunk by Jamison.
What a great job keeping his head on the swivel and finding his teammate.
Oh, Garnett, aggressive.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Going with an almost entirely new group. Grant, he's checked in for Gobert. Markkanen comes in for Garnett. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Grant. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Halliburton. And Hayes throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Markkanen inside the line. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And there's no question, Markkanen has a pure stroke, terrific on the catch and shoot.
Keep feeding this man. The defense has no answers for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Lets it go with the 3. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the shooting stroke from Markkanen, appearing very comfortable pulling the trigger from deep.
And Hayes kicks it over to Arenas. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Wizards lead by 1.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
It's blocked.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry. And there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
Showing the touch from distance. It's a nice shot.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Fires the 3. Rebound, Grant.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no cover.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Looking very mobile on his drives. Markkanen hard to stop the 7-footer when he's on attack.
Beal from long range. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game.
The thing about Horace Grant, he's a glue guy, but also ultra talented. What an asset to this team.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Grant. Kevin Durant comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Jalen Johnson's checked in for Thompson. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Edwards from the arc. It falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. Unseld, the pass to Hayes. Here's Unseld. Butler on the wing. Back to Hayes. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Arenas can't hit. The 3 from KD. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break. we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Washington trails by 8. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. We've got Jalen Brunson. Durant is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Edwards. And it's Johnson in at the small forward.
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
And Hayes throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. This one for 3. The shot, no good. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Wizards have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
One of the smoothest players in the game. Bradley Beal, the skill, the way he moves, it's all of it.
From 16 feet away, he cans it. Beal's got 11 points.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Outside Durant, three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
So fluid pulling out to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
To the inside, and that one is hammered home.
And guys, I'm starting to be concerned that the rim ain't going to survive some of these unsailed jams. There's just so much power to his game.
Down low, here's Arenas. Well, their pass to Beal. Here's Arenas. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Edwards, a screen on Arenas. Out to Edwards. The free ball from Anthony Edwards.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Chicago making some changes. Garnett, he's checked in for Gobert. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Kevin Durant. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. He takes it in. Garnett with the block.
Oh, my word. You can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
And what a shot right there by Johnson, wasting no time in letting that one go.
To the wing on the left. Here's the lob to the hoop. Kevin Garnett with the steal. SGA with the ball. Gilbert Arenas covering. Garnett with a screen on Arenas. Lob pass. Whoa, Garnett playing well above the rim.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well. .157 left to play here in the third. Outside, Beal. They need this. That's good, and it's Arenas with the assist. Arenas has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, I guess we can give him credit for not getting discouraged. He's still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Beal can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 11. Edwards dishes to Markkanen. Hands it from downtown. Markkanen's got 10 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Thompson, he's checked in for Edwards. The kick outside to Butler. Outside, Beal fires for three, and he's good on the three ball. 16 points for him.
Huge game for Beal. This is what Bradley Beal does. Puts up big scoring totals.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And Chicago leads by 16.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
For Washington, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. He's off on the first.
Yeah, and Butler, just a natural leader. He's someone whose teammates look up to, a polished scorer who also plays tough defense.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Grant, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson with the bucket.
Outstanding work, feeding the open teammate.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. It's Hayes, top of the key. Hayes with the screen for Monroe. And again, Washington, no good. Here's Grant. Here he goes.
Packing a punch with that dunk. Once Grant gets some momentum behind him, he's looking for the finish.
Here's Chenier. And that one released in time, but no good. Lowry Markkanen getting it done for Chicago. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Back to the action in just a minute. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Antoine Jamison out there with Moses Malone. Then there's Monroe. And it's Caron Butler. And it's Beal in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Beal up top. Outside Butler. Pass to Jamison. Nice move, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And phenomenal work in close. Jamison is just so assertive from that area.
Now Halliburton, 18 feet out. Rebound by Butler. To the paint. And a slam dunk by Jamison.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
He's not short on moves. Halliburton's got a lot of ways to attack off the dribble.
11 feet away. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Chicago leading by 21. And Thompson kicks to Grant. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Already a solid shooter. When you play off Markkanen, you risk getting burned.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Changes for Chicago. Towns, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Johnson in for Markkanen. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Arenas passes to Unseld. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Town.
You can't sell the up fake any better than that.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Beal from long range, and it's Chicago with the rebound. Johnson in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Another three for Chicago.
Yeah, Johnson has developed into a good three-point shooter, and he's looking for opportunities to take advantage.
Home team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls for Johnson.
And what I love about Jalen Johnson, just, how versatile he is. And the scary part, this guy is still improving. He's got another level to get to.
SGA's checked in for Chicago. Here's Beal, and the layup's good off the glass. Beal's got 10 points in just the second half.
You gotta love the unselfish teamwork there.
Halliburton passes to Grant over Butler. No good from Grant. Butler in the corner. Nailed from three-point land.
Oh, great job by him keeping his eyes open, allowing him to spot the shooter ready at the arc.
Outside, SGA. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And there are subtleties to Big Cat's approach. Nice pump fake that time.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And a wide open look for Arenas. The rebound by Grant.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Arenas dishes to Beal. Back to Arenas.
Hey, come on.
The kick outside to Butler. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
That one drops for him.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Johnson, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the 3. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right side, Beal to halt the run. It's rebounded by Towns.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for everyone here at 2K Sports, and for Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Lauri Markkanen.